G'day, groovers. Welcome to my carport. Just going for a drive, and it's a really wet and woolly day. So I thought I might take you down to the beach so you can see the crazy swells. I've just got to pop out and get some milk and some fruit. Just for the next few days for my lunch box. I need some fruit, and I'm going to do some baking this afternoon. Um, my cousin Mem. Hey, Blue. My cousin Mem bought me a little cat-shaped cookie cutter, and she also got me a vintage cake tin with a kitten and a rose on it. It's so kitsch, it's gorgeous. Well, it's actually not. It's just kitsch. So I'm going to do some baking, and someone suggested I do some bedtime stories, so I thought I might record a bedtime story for you groovers. I've got some fabulous books, and I'm a bit excited about maybe, doing some stories. So I might do that, or I might go live and read us all a bedtime story like after dinner tonight. I don't know. Hey, Genevieve, how you doing, Groover? Hey, Anne-Marie. Just a little quick run to the shop, but I thought I'd take you guys down to the beach because it's a really wet and woolly day in Tassie today. It's currently 11 degrees Celsius, and that's the warmest it's been. It's been under double digits all day. It's snowing in parts of Tasmania. You can probably see how windy it is, or maybe not, I don't know, but it's really windy. And the beaches are absolutely feral with white caps. I did manage to get a walk in this morning on the beach before it got really crazy, but it hasn't been nice at all. I'm actually driving around with a beanie on. But yeah, we had snow, man. It'd be snowing right now for sure. Like if when you live in a place where it snows, you know you can feel it. You can feel it in your waters. Um, but I thought I'd take you up to the surf club end first. Still got beautiful blue sky, but it's pissing down. And then we'll go to the usual car park and watch the waves. They're big. They were bigger. They were big earlier. No, they're still big. Yep, they're still big. I was at my friend's earlier. I had to drop some stuff down to friends of mine who live further along this road near the surf club. 30 degrees. Holy shit. Well, I've got a beanie on, man. Yeah, we're driving, Genevieve. Toot, toot. Um, do you like my title? For Dox Sake. Sometimes I say fuck on YouTube rather than get fuck. So I say for fuck's sake a little bit, and I was like, for Doc's sake, because that seems to be the story of the day on YouTube today. So bizarre. I pop on like one little channel and go for a drive, and you pretty much get filled in on everything that's going on. Um, but yeah, there's people saying there's been doxing, there's others saying they haven't been doxing. Who knows? But geez, honestly, YouTube, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Not you guys. You're off. You're awesome. Hi, Lady Pegasus. I went to say oof just then. That's why you're awesome. You're oofsome. You're all oofsome. But these people are batshit fucking crazy. Oh, look, someone's got their Australian flag at half mast for Prince Philip. Bit of a royalist back there. Bit of a royalist on this road. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I thought it was a dead bird, but it's not. It's a bit of tree. It's a bit of tree. False alarm. False alarm. Um, I did have a slight chuckle, I have to say. I don't know how I ended up subscribed to this person, but they're kind of providing me a fair bit of comic relief just because of the very random and um, well, they're just odd. They're kooky, man. They're kooky. Hey, shalom, Ian Ellis. How you doing, Groover? But yeah, this girl, and I'm not going to mention her name or her channel, but I don't know if she's a few sandwiches short of a picnic or a couple of beers short of a six pack, but she's kind of weird. Anyway, don't know how I found her, don't know how I ended up subscribed to her, but she's kind of becoming one of my favorites just because of the crazy shit she says. But according to her, Prince Philip's death was a massive shock to her. A massive shock. He was fucking 99. He was 99 years old. I mean, and it had also been pretty public that he was sick, but does it amaze you guys when you see death notices and people are shocked that somebody who's pushing 100 has carved it? Died suddenly is another one. But yeah, check out the wild oceans, the crazy oceans. Of course, it would look crazier if you're actually out in it. We are elevated. You're getting a panoramic view. It almost looks calm for you guys. Yeah, shock blue. But when I was at Charlie and Donna's earlier, their house is actually on top of the sand dunes, and I can see the waves and everything from my house. But it's quite interesting when you've got a view like this and they're just coming straight for you. But they have flattened a bit. They were bigger, but it's pretty crazy weather. But I'm looking at the screen for you guys, and it almost looks like a pleasant day for a swim. Hey, Beth M, how are you? So yes, this poor girl was shocked about Prince Philip dying. There's some bigger ones breaking over there. We'll go down to the other car park in a minute. Um, she was shocked, man. Yeah, I haven't seen any announcements about the funeral, but Lady Pegasus is onto that. She's our researcher for the funeral. I think someone else said in my chat the other night it might be like 8 days, or they have 8 days since he died, but it's been a couple of days now. So, hey, Mercedes girl, you can see the swirl. Yeah, you're getting nice weather. We're not, man. It's snowing here, which is, I love it. I mean, Mount Wellington, I can normally see from this car park, is completely hidden. It'll be snowing on top of the mountain. It'll be a cold day in Hobart tomorrow. I think I listened to the weather forecast and they said 11 degrees or maybe 14 degrees. I don't know. It's not much. Um, but this is one of the reasons I love living in Tassie because, you know, last weekend my sister and I are in bathers boogie boarding for hours and having a ball. And a week later, sometimes even a day later, sometimes even 5 minutes later, it's completely different weather. We say to people when they visit, we're like, welcome to Tasmania. If you don't like the weather, stick around for 5 minutes. There you go. Lady Pegasus has the goss. Hi, Michelle P. G'day to everyone who's rolling on in. But yeah, so, and I actually love the beach when it's like this too. I love it when it's wild and windy and feral and big waves. And Charlie and I were drinking our coffees this morning and watching the waves. And they were much bigger, but you wouldn't want to be out there swimming around in that there ocean right now. I'll take you to show some other spots of water as well. But the other thing I love about Tassie is, we get like a proper winter, and I've got my beanie on. I love my winter clothes, beanies, scarves, woolen coats, boots, tunics. G'day, you don't know me. Hi, Emily. How are you, gorgeous? Oh, you're on your way to bed. Sweet dreams, beautiful. There is a lot of whitewash blue. Yeah, any goss on where the Megan's going to be going? I don't think Megan would be welcome. Do you reckon the Queen's on Tinder yet? It is beautiful, Emily. I love it so much when it's wild. And I kind of feel like it's worth showing you guys off because I love being all rugged up in my winter clothes, but you're all in the comfort of your own homes. Um, it's not too cold where you are, and you get to see this very wintry Tasmanian day. I'm so naughty. I shouldn't say things like that, but how could I not? Poor thing. I do feel for her. Like, he was her rock for 73 years. It'd be kind of weird not having him around. Um, what would the Queen's Tinder profile say? It'd say, up for a good time, not a long time. Oh, no, Tori, stop that. Profile pic on Tinder. She'd have to have a few. Oh, you had snow yesterday, see? Spring mountain weather. I'd love to see some of the photos. I love Lake Michigan. I loved it when I went there. It was beautiful. But Charlie and I were talking about some of Prince Philip's gaffes, and we were chatting about them the other night on my live. And, you've got to factor in that he did it. A lot of people are sort of in the media now, it's all being glorified, and they're saying, oh, he had a great sense of humour. And interestingly, the one of the ones we talked about was the when he asked an Indigenous Australian if they still use spears. And the dude was like, yeah, of course we do. But he wasn't offended by it. So there was all these typical fucking people getting offended about shit. Go to the victim or the alleged victim or the person at the end of that comment and see how they feel about it. And if they're not offended, then we shouldn't be either. Oh, that's a wicked one. You don't know me. I had to slow right down to read it. Looking for fun. Needed to be on the down low. Every time I see your name, I think of the Ben Folds song when he and I think it was his second wife, Frally, broke up and he did the You Don't Know Me song. You don't know me at all. And then she put a song in response. Both denied their songs were aimed at each other. Yeah, right. See, look at this gorgeous scene. Look at this. Big black rain clouds on the horizon. It's just dark as. We had thunder and lightning earlier, and Sunny, not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. See, look at this, Groovers. Tell me this isn't amazingly beautiful when it's all rough and sexy beach. Need to be on the down low. Can't let the kiddos know. Swipe right. The funeral's at 3 p.m. UK time next Saturday. Well, I'm not going to be getting up at some crazy 6 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning or whatever to watch it. Sorry. Sorry, Phil. Yeah, it does look cool, doesn't it? I love Ben Folds too. You don't know me. It looks like a fall winter Lake Michigan view. Yeah, I thought the same about a rainbow, but I can't see one. And I am a bit of a rainbow spotter. I do like me a rainbow. But I love the beach when it's like this and just the force of the ocean. And yeah, it's a pretty spectacular. I mean, it's very invigorating walking. I ordered a new, oh my God, guys, I've caved. I finally ordered my first ever puffer jacket, but it's actually a dressy one for work. It's a really fine navy blue corduroy one. It's not a waterproof one. I haven't quite got to the what's known as the Tassie tuxedo down here, which is the black waterproof puffer jackets. But I have just ordered my first down-filled puffer jacket. Oh, there's some good waves happening there. Look at that sky. Yeah, there's nothing quite like a beach storm. And my house is so cozy. It's a beautiful it's a beautiful house in summer with all the doors open and look, oh, there's a rainbow on the horizon. I can see one. You probably won't be able to see it because it's so friggin' expansive, the view that you get, but roughly at 1 o'clock is the faint outline. It's getting bolder. It's getting bolder. Look, it's like those seagulls have just deliberately flown into the shot. Nutsy, nutsy. Hi, Raven. Yeah, the Tassie tuxedo. And the Bridgewater is a bit of a bogan suburb here. The Bridgewater briefcase are the green reusable shopping bags from Woolies. Oh, guys, I can see a rainbow, but I'm looking at the screen and I can't see it on the screen. It's pretty it's pretty faint. It's half an arch, or maybe a third of an arch. It's starting to get a little bit bolder. Can you guys see it? It looks on the screen to me, it looks like a white cloud. It's right in the middle of the screen. Like it looks straight ahead. It looks like someone's drawn a line, but it's actually a rainbow. But it's pretty faint. Can you see it, Blue? It's getting bigger. You should be seeing some color now. I can see color on the screen, and it's more like half of the arc's visible now. I've taken some pretty amazing rainbow shots. You see tints in the clouds? Yeah. It's kind of arcing like here, there. That's the rainbow. Can see a little bit of color, and it's actually expanding now over to about this far. You can't see with the end of it, the pot of gold, but can, can you see it? There. That'd be a rainbow. Now this end has vanished and it's getting a bit stronger over here. Yeah. Oh, now it's touched. It's reached land down here. That's the bottom of the rainbow, right at Carlton River, and it's slowly disappearing. Like now, it's just this little bit here. Oh, you watched Muriel's Wedding? It's a fucking classic movie. It's a classic. So there we go, everyone. Somewhere over the rainbow. There's still a little bit of it just here. I probably should have chosen a better pointing finger. I've got such beach girl fingernails. Oh, what a beautiful surname. Rainbow. How gorgeous. All right, I'm going to drive. I'm going to take you around to Sandy Point. Let's go and see if the more sheltered part is all white caps and crazy too. But there's the sexy beach. Um, and the rainbow is now completely gone. Wow, that happened just while we were there. Yeah, and it's gone, Michelle P. Just like that. So, for Doc's sake, what's going on YouTube? Like, I don't know if people are being doxxed or not, but the fact that people are talking about it and people are denying it, like, honestly, these people are just insane. Anyone that's in the true crime slash drama slash batshit fucking crazy YouTube community, oh my God. Someone's going to get so seriously hurt, and they all just keep, it's like next level fuckery. With every passing day, it's just more and more fuckery. And for Doc's sake, exactly. Like, I just, I feel like in a way, I wish I'd kind of vlogged about this from the start. All the crazy shit, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. And I was live last night with Finn Bugden, and we were talking about YouTube and how they're removing the thumbs downs. Like, you can't see how many thumbs downs you're getting. They're doing a bit of a trial, and they've also taken all the conspiracy theory channels down. But there's all this shit going on, everyday YouTubers just throwing names out there. I'm not saying with the current doxing scandal, I don't know whether it's been happening or not. I know that some people are saying it is and others are saying it's not. Not pointing the finger at anyone, but it's not like it's new to this community, the whole doxing thing. But, putting people's real names and personal information and all of this sort of shit's going on, and YouTube doesn't give a flying fuck. Good night, Emily. Sweet dreams, gorgeous. Yeah, I'm leaning that way now. You don't know me. Well, I have been for a while. I mean, there's only so much fuckery you can tolerate, but it just blows my mind that YouTube is starting to censor channels and delete channels. I mean, I'm bummed about the conspiracy theory channels being taken down because they were comedy gold. That stuff's great. It's fucking hilarious. But no, all of that stuff's going. I mean, it can be potentially dangerous, I guess. Some people might watch and believe. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's pretty harmless compared to just the harassment and the doxing and the constant lives just going, channels that just go live for hours at an end, targeting the same people, and someone's going to snap. Yeah, the mouth runners are boring as fuck. Oh, man, what's going on at the pub? It's a bit of quite a few marquees are up. Is there a function on that I didn't know about? I'll read chat in a minute. This is a weird part of the road where I have to go 80 k's for a few 100 metres and then we're turning off again. Go down to Sandy Point, and then I'm just going to go back to the shop and grab some milk and some fruit. Exactly, the lizard people will be missed. They sure will. Oh, look, I think most people have been too scared to say something for a long time, and then people complain about trolls and alt accounts and stuff, and it's like, well, do you really want your? I mean, Lady Pegasus can back me on this. Like, when we met on YouTube, both of us, our channel names were our full names, like our real names. Gee, it's a bit cray-cray around these parts. Hey, look, that house is already sold. Not surprising. So many people want to buy down here. There you go. There's another bit of scenery from a different angle. It'd be absolutely snowing like crazy in Hobart. I'm going to have to wear something pretty warm to work tomorrow. You did it too, Michelle. I know it's crazy, isn't it? And I mean, I would have left my channel name the way it was. It didn't really bother me, but so many people were like, "You're going to get doxxed." I was like, "Well, I might be, but I actually changed my channel name because I got sick of people telling us to get doxxed." Um, but yeah, you don't need to follow any of those creators anymore. The little clip channels have been my salvation for probably over a year now. I just like listening to a couple of clip channels when I'm washing my lady in the morning. You be safe too. You don't know me. Great to have you in here. Take care, Groover. Hey, Francesca. Your real name isn't Blue. Oh my God. You just broke my heart. I don't get it either, Beth. It's just such a shitty thing to do. And yeah, whether the latest lives that are saying there's a whole lot of doxing going on, whether it's true or not, and whether who they're blaming is true or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that there are certainly people who have witnessed someone's name and information being put out there, um, even if it was their original channel name and it's no longer their channel name, it's still not cool for people to do that. We've just been looking, I've just been taking everyone on a drive, Francesca, because it's a really crazy, sexy, woolly, wintry day here in Tassie with snow. It's snowing in the Midlands. Judging from the fact I can't even see Hobart in the distance or Mount Wellington, I suspect there's a bit of snow falling in the city, not in the city, but up on the mountain. Exactly, Raven. Some people do have very stinky buttholes on the YouTubes, but I just think, I don't think someone, I used to think someone was going to get hurt because someone would get swatted or someone would find an address and rock up and do something stupid. But I'm actually now thinking someone's going to snap and go ballistic and lose their shit. It just, these are, for the most part, middle-aged. And when I say that, well, not even middle-aged, but people in their 30s, 40s, 50s primarily, some in their 60s, grown adults, really, on YouTube. And this is the stuff that they are, it's, yeah. I just think it's a perfect storm for somebody to lose their shit, you know? Cold for you too? Well, I was getting a bit of a ribbing from other folks in chat, Francesca, about how lovely it is in other parts of the country. Anyway, we're gonna go to I was gonna go to the local shop, but let's drive to the country fresh market and I'll go and get some unusual fruit for my lunch box for the next few days. I agree. I think someone could get killed. I love our channel. I love our community in here. It's great. I'm going to do a bedtime story for you guys tonight. I don't know whether to do it live or whether I just pre-record them. Probably pre-record. I agree, Michelle P. And we're all watching it and just thinking there has to be a breaking point because this stuff has been going on for years and people are being targeted for years and they all go, oh, it's just YouTube. We're never going to meet anyone. But I can just see somebody losing their shit. Hussy has her info. Wait, who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Who's got who? I agree, Lady Pegasus. It is. It's all mean girls. And who's got whose information? Plus, he has her info. I would be afraid. MGL. Who's got MGL's info? Yeah, me too, Lady Pegasus. It's lovely. I love all the yellow hearts for Sunny. I love that my sister gave me an Easter card and it had a beautiful yellow envelope. I love how many yellow things are in my house now because of little Sunny, who's curled up sound asleep. She got a bit scared when the thunderstorm happened, bless her. She's so cute. She's such a different cat every day. Some days she wants to play, other days she wants to sleep, other days she loves me, other days she looks at me with contempt. Oh, the dude she interviewed. I don't know if he's a problem, to be honest. I mean, true crime channels interview criminals all the time, right? I don't know. I don't think he's. I know some of those questions were a bit inappropriate before she found out his criminal record, but I don't think people like that are the worry. I think it's someone. I think it's like just a random YouTube creator who's just been targeted over and over and over again, or somebody who's exposed and they're just like a sub and their information's put out there. Um, but yeah, I don't think he's a danger. I think there's more people on YouTube that are capable of snapping and doing something stupid than him. Yeah, she said she was asking those questions. It wasn't so much flirting, it was just to be icebreaker. It is a bit of an interviewer tactic to try and get people laughing and break the ice so then they open up about everything. And he certainly opened up about everything, didn't he? Um, yeah, his charges was trying to strangle and smother his sister, although according to her, maybe someone was talking about that dude. His sister apparently is a bit of a piece of shit as well. Even after the criminal record, she kept talking about his penis. Yeah, the staple. I know, ow. I don't even have a penis and it hurts me. She did Lady Pegasus. It was a cellmate of Christopher Watts. Well, he was in the same, he was at Dodge with Chris Watts. But there's been some valid points. Like everyone salivates over anything to do with Chris Watts, and they all flock in the gazillions. Um, and they'd all be tuning in and listening en masse. If anyone got an interview with Chris Watts, you imagine how many people would be watching it. They all flock there in the droves, right? But there's all this outrage about this cellmate who had a sex offence from when he was 20 years old and he's now 34 or something. And I'm not taking away from the fact that he had a sex offence on his record. But the point is, there's all this outrage about it. But if someone had Chris Watts on, everyone would tune in, even though he fucking wiped out his entire family. Again, double standards, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, people would be tuning in the droves. In fact, people have tuned in the droves to listen to even those recordings of Chris Watts on the phone from prison. And yeah, there's all this outrage about this guy because when he was 20, he had a sex offense. He went to jail for it. He did his time. And there's all this outrage about Molly having him on her panel. And she did eventually, I think, find him irksome and gave him the flick. I didn't watch it to the end, but all these other channels are carrying on and on about this dude. But guaranteed, if Chris Watts was live on someone's channel, they'd all be tuning in, and he fucking wiped out his whole family. He murdered 4 people. Yeah, I heard that, Francesca, that he's been on ADs and stuff. Well, I don't know, Lady Pegasus. I disagree. I mean, not people say, all crimes are bad, and they are. But I think wiping out 4 people, including your pregnant wife and your beautiful little girls, does far outweigh what that other dude did. I truly do. I mean, so does the justice system. You look at the sentencing, sentences reflect the severity of a crime. He is revolting. But then, he could have been in there for doing a million other horrible things too. And he wasn't in there for the I don't actually believe that he was in there for possessing drugs. Why was he in a maximum security prison with people like Christopher Watts if he just got pinged for possession? Or does he have a much bigger criminal history that we don't know about? You know what I mean? Like maybe there was a breach of parole or something. Who knows? But I agree, Michelle P. There's nothing. All right, let's go to the local. Actually, I'm just wondering if the fresh food market's got my favourite milk. May not. Oh, just as bad to be interviewing on YouTube. Well, again, I mean, the Chris Watts case draws a crowd, and to have someone who was in prison with him and find out what the fucker was like, people wanted to hear that shit. Um, I mean, you can't be a true crime channel but only have high caliber people on your show because it's by the very nature of being true crime. Shit, I can't read chat at all now. The sun is in my face. You're never going to have quality guests on your show if you're interviewing felons. But I don't understand the outrage when there's, like I said, if Chris Watts was up on a panel, everyone would be flocking and not giving a flying flip. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not making my point. There's, there's shitloads of other people on YouTube who are pretty fucking dodgy, and yet they wander into communities and seem to be accepted and loved and because everyone digs into everyone's pasts. A lot of people on YouTube have been exposed for prior offences and all sorts of weird shit. And I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know who comes to my channel. I don't know. I know some of you guys off YouTube, but let's just say I haven't had some cretin in my chat at some point. There's probably heaps more people on YouTube that are really shifty than we even know about, that we mingle with on a weekly basis. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just more of that wacky YouTube world. Nothing makes sense. And the more you try to make sense of it, the more confusing it gets. I was actually going to turn around back there and I forgot to because I'm going to go back to my my local shop because I don't think my brand of milk that I really want to get is at the shop I'm heading to. There's a local dairy that I just love their milk. And I want their milk. I keep thinking of Dr. Duck Kwok going, don't drink milk. Milk is pus. Tasty, tasty pus. It's not pus when it's fresh from the dairy, mate. We can't make sense of it, Blue, but we can still observe and watch in horror. And bewildered awe. We've got an election coming up down here. They hate each other and make up reviews. There's always tit for tat going on. It's just it's a crazy world. I hope that there's a licensed psychologist on YouTube who's doing a study of it. Be fascinating reading. Or are we just all watching channels or used to watch channels of YouTube creators that are just all batshit crazy people that we wouldn't ever engage with in real life? Well, I already know the answer. Yes, we have been. I've missed you, Kanga Blue. Good to see you here, gorgeous. I'm just showing you some stormy Tasmanian landscapes. I'll run into the shop and get the milk and some fruit for my lunchbox. And take you back down to the beach for a few minutes, and then I'm going to head home because I'm going to make some cookies. I can't be bothered rigging up all my camera and everything to go live while I cook. But let me know if the bedtime story, should I just do a pre-recorded thing? Probably better that I pre-record it, then I don't get distracted. I've chosen my book for tonight. Exactly, Michelle. There's other channels out there that are far more interesting and have got some fun things going on. Support all the creative ones. Support all the ones that are just trying to be decent and just do nice things. The gang's back together. Woo! I love the gang. Pre-recorded? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've got a fabulous, fabulous book that I want to do for you guys. I won't be doing every chapter of it because some of the stuff in there even I don't know about, but it's you'll get it when you see it. But the one I'm doing tonight's another book. Oh, I know. It wasn't Australian. Ellis was hilarious. After he wasn't being timed out, he came back with the one-liners. It was so funny. That last half an hour of the live about Prince Philip with Mel Mel and Thingamajig, there was some ripple one-liners flying around, that's for sure, on panel and in chat. Thanks for the caps from mine. It's a little Sunday afternoon reunion. All right, I'll pre-record a bedtime story, and then you guys can all watch it when you are heading, or listen when you go to bed. I'll even show pictures. I think the one I'm doing tonight's a picture book. He clipped it. Clipped what, man? Oh, by the way, the Prince Philip live, I got a copyright claim because I played the Sex Pistols. So I had to trim the song out at the end, and whenever you take even a second out of a live, you lose the live chat. It sucks, but I really wanted to put I really wanted to put it up because I thought there was some gold at the end. Your giggles. Oh, someone clip our giggles? What? What am I missing? Oh, when I pull up, I'll read your chat, your comments, Kangaroo. I can't read lowercase when I'm driving because the phone's a long way from my face. Oh, Kanga. Yeah, I've gone back to the name of my. I used to have a foodie website. That was one of my plans this year was to reignite that. Now that I'm not so invested in YouTube, I've got so much more spare time. It's wonderful. Thank you, Clip Channels, for making my life, giving me back portions of my life that I used to waste listening to YouTube just because I wanted to know what was going on. It's on his channel. Oh, my God. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. I don't think anyone's ever clipped bits of me. So he's got a channel. Wow, good spot in blue. I'll check it out when I go home. This way, go this way. IGA every day. Thanks, Kanga. You got to now the gaps. Yeah, it's just really hard to read when I'm driving and uh-oh, nearly got nearly got rear-ended by not rear-ended. Um, Nearly got whacked by a Volvo. So what was that? So Australian Ellis has. Um, oh, you've missed heaps, Kangaroo. I've been back for a while. I've been having fun. I've been going live. I dipped my toes in the drama community and ended up a clip of me talking on one of my lives ended up on a channel, and then there was all this backlash about it, and then I had to defend myself. And oh man, you've missed heaps. I'll just run in and get my supplies. Don't be embarrassed. You've got a life. Be proud. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to get my milk and my fruit, and you just all chat amongst yourselves. You've been keeping me sane, Francesca. Oh, oh my God. Oh, some of you are still here. This blows me away that you could do that. Ah, I got my milk. I got some delicious looking strawberries. Mm-mm-mm. I'm going to eat one now. I'll give you a review. Oh, there's always, oh shit. There's always a couple of munted strawberries in the bottom. Doesn't that give you the shits? Here's a perfect little one though. I got a couple of munters. I always take the munters out and pop them in my smoothie. I make like green smoothies and fruit smoothies, and the munted fruits always go. Yeah, this is such a beautiful, perfect little, was perfect little straw. All right. Mm. Oh, it's delicious. Um, guess what else I got though? Does anyone know what this is? You're all talking amongst yourselves. Mm. What have I missed? Ah, you mentioned the um Tori's old channel, huh? I heard Mary Marlowe's back. So many scammers. I got, you mean my channel got taken down? It's the same channel. It got struck. Got struck, ma'am. For 3 months. Yes, everyone's got to stand their ground on YouTube. Fuck them. Fuck them all. I'm sick of people calling the shots on YouTube. That strawberry was delightful. Got to throw the little top of it out though. And the other thing I got, which I'm a bit excited about, gotta love. Oh, these were made in Melbourne. I do love an inappropriate bargain, but I did get some discounted because it's no longer Easter. They're Turkish Delight Easter eggs from Melbourne. I'll see if I can find what the brand is. The sticker's covering the label. Is it Pink Lady? I think it's Pink Lady. I pulled half the label off. I love Turkish Delight. And yes, Pink Lady. Turkish Delight mini eggs. Mm-mm-mm. They're half price because it's not Easter anymore. I love Turkish Delight too. Oh yeah, RIGA is a bit fancy because you can see up on that board with the retro pumps down in the bottom right hand corner. It's got Hill Street. So although it's IGA, it's actually owned by this chain of gourmet delis in Tassie called Hill Street, and they've kept this one like a proper beach town IGA, so you can buy fishing tackle and bait and hardware and all that sort of stuff. But they've also got, you can buy truffles and French cheeses, and so yeah, it's got all of the goodness This is the beanie I'm wearing today. So cute. It's so soft. New. I buy a new beanie every year. Not that I need anymore. I've got so many, but all right, there's show and tell. I'll take you back down to the beach now. I'm gonna go home and bake some cookies because I can't be bothered setting up my camera for going live. But Sunny and I are going to do some cooking, and yeah, it's a great store. I love it. I love it that you can buy like live bait, and you can buy 20-kilo bags of chicken feed, but you can also buy truffles and gourmet Easter eggs and all sorts of Tassie goodness. I'll take you back down to the beach one more time and then I'll go home. I was going to go live and cook, but I did this live instead. But what I was going to say was, yeah, let's all just stand our grounds. I'm not letting these fuckers scare me or silence me anymore. We're all observers. We're all part of the community, and we get a say. And if anyone's a knob, I got a lot of support with my clips being used on another channel. I didn't get abused. I had a few comments under my video trying to clear the air or explain stuff, but other than I wasn't picked on. I was thinking, fuck it, I'm sick of. And I hate saying being frightened because it wasn't that I was frightened. I just didn't need the head fuck. I guess we all felt that way a bit. Oh no, I'm not going to eat all the Turkish delight eggs at once, but I do get a sweet craving in the afternoons. And one of the things I love about Easter is you've got a little supply of little eggs, and if I just pop one little egg in my lunchbox, it's like a little treat for me. Let's go down here. We'll go down to Red Ochre because there's actually surf down here today. Normally this is the beach that's really calm, but uh-oh. Oh, who else has got a big beanie collection? Michelle. I love my beanies. It's all happening down here. You could have waited, dude. Guys, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually surf. When we come down here, normally that little island out there, it's usually dead calm, but there's actually really good waves happening. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I can't get into a better position. Just to the left, there's a bit of surf action. This is the baby beach. This is the beach that all the families with little children normally come to. But there's a bit of decent swell happening. Beanies are making a comeback. They never went out. The driver of that other car was a bit of an arrogant little shithead, huh? Like, bit of courtesy on the road, bit of giving way would have helped, dude, but nah. Before I end this, what's everyone else up to on this charming Sunday, Arvo? Have you got plans, anybody? Is anyone going to be baking? Is anyone just going to drive around beach areas and just be aggressive and block every other car? And I just love it down here. I'm bringing you back down because this is when I love the beach. I mean, I love the beach all the time, but when it's like this, the ocean is mighty. And there's lots of people down here sitting in their cars too. Oh shit, I can't read the screen at all. Hey, Will the Rocker. Bit of gardening for Kanga Blue. I'm going to have to take you guys home because the sun is now coming through my window and straight onto the screen. I did some gardening in the wind the other day. You've got to make sure you wear a beanie or a cap or just pull your hair off your face because that just drove me insane. But have a lovely time in the garden, Blue. Oh, no, wait, Blue's off for a swim at your baby beach. Enjoy that, gorgeous. Great to see you as always. I'm going to head home. I'll finish reading in the carport. Let me know what you're all up to. Actually, now my window's up, I can see it a bit better. Serial murder docos for Francesca. Nice. Michelle's settling in for the night. Nice. Yeah, the wind does dry your skin out, and but it was more for me. I can't handle my hair in my face, so I had like a headband and a ponytail to keep all my hairs off because it does my head in. I can't concentrate when I've got wisps of hair smashing me in the face. Go home and do some cooking with Sunny Girl. And yeah, I'm making these little cat-shaped cookies with the cookie cutter that my cousin got me as a present when Biscuit died, and a biscuit tin. So she said you can make biscuit-shaped biscuits for your biscuit tin. Nice little reunion, Groovers. Good of you to pop in, Will. I hope you're well. I haven't been able to read. Sounds like you're busy working. You're a hard worker, mate. I hope whatever you spend the rest of your Sunday doing, it's lovely. The biscuits I'm making are really yummy. They're, I think it's a good dough to make cookie, like use the cookie cutter on. I was going to do the peanut butter ones, but they're too sticky. And I think they'd just be a nightmare. So, and that's why I normally just make a little ball and squash them with a fork. But this other dough, it's kind of like a shortbread, but much lighter. It's got maple syrup, and I'm going to give the little cats little tiny eyes. Might cut up some pecans and make some little eyes. Have I frozen? Quite possible, Lady Pegasus. I mean, with this weather, I'd be amazed if we've got any internet at the moment, really. Here's the rain again. It's been like this all day. I'm not frozen for some, but might be you, Lady Pegasus. You've got better weather, but shitty reception, internet reception. Might leave my car out. I washed it yesterday too. Isn't that always the way? It was your end. I'm not getting out for the minute. We'll just sit here and chat for a sec. School, library every morning, teaching, working, sound, morning, church up, sneezing, allergies. You got a lot on your plate, Will. We're always welcoming here, Michelle, and the chat is amazing. Everyone really cares about each other. It's lovely. You know, like someone will pop in and say that they're not well, and then the next time they pop in, everyone's like, "Are you feeling better?" Or like everyone just. There's no way I'm getting out at the moment. It's crazy. It's pissing down. Oh my God, it's actually hailing, guys. It's hailing. Well, it was. I'm staying in here. It's cozy and warm. Oh, wait, there's a break. It's bucketing down. My tank is getting pretty full. I've just done, I did 2 loads of washing this morning. I'll be doing another one, I reckon. I've got hydronic heating, and the radiator in the living room is quite large, and you can drape things over it and it dries them in like 30 minutes. So it's been a bit of my house has been a bit of a Chinese laundry today. Cold? Yeah, the wind's pretty full on too. All right, there's a break. I'm going to head in. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Enjoy your Sunday afternoons, your Saturday evenings, whatever you get up to, stay groovy. And if you encounter a stranger today, compliment them. Tell them something lovely about them. Trust me, it'll make them feel better and you'll feel great too. Until next time, groovers, I love you all. I really do. Thanks for being a lovely community. And see you all again very soon. Oh shit, it's coming back. It's coming back. I'm going to make a run for it. Love you guys.